Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. I wanted to wish you guys a happy July and also happy Disability Awareness Pride Month. I want us to take this month and be proud of being disabled and rising above. You are seeking more, and that is so awesome that you're thriving, you're seeking more, you're rising above, you're happy to be who you are, and you have all this pride for yourself and those around you because you overcame the biggest challenges, and hopefully that you're just now living your best, most awesome life, and that is a lot to be happy for. One thing I wanted to mention was listening skills, not just for us as people with disabilities to have good listening skills, but for people that are interacting with us to have the listening skills that they need to properly interact with us as disabled people, so we can be included in all of the things that we need to be included in. One example of this is my husband and I just this afternoon went on a lunch date to one of our favorite restaurants, and he ordered a burger, a half-pound burger, and I ordered a veggie burger because I am sort of vegetarian. I don't eat any kind of beef, so I ordered a veggie burger. When the waitress rang up our order and it came on the little screen by the cash register, she repeated back to us what she heard. Was, of course, the half-pound burger for my husband, and then she said chicken burger. And we're like, no, that's not right. Where did you get chicken burger out of veggie burger? And we were very polite about it. I said, oh no, that's wrong. But I was thinking, how do you get chicken burger out of veggie burger? That's what I was thinking. So he had to repeat it back to her, and the way she was kind of trying to backtrack out of her not being able to listen, it was just appalling. Instead of flat out saying, oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong, let me delete this and put in the correct thing, she still kept it on the receipt, and we still basically paid for a chicken burger, but in the end, it was done right. She was able to tell the kitchen, oh, they didn't want a chicken burger, they wanted a veggie burger. But that's where I get confused, or I start twiddling my fingers in confusion of her mistake. Yes, it was a mistake. It was an innocent mistake, and I know that. But I'm seeing that getting confused, like in the hospital with nurses and doctors, where the confusion would be, I thought this said Tylenol instead of fentanyl. They sound the same, but the two are very different. With that, you can't just simply say, oh, I'm sorry, I made the mistake. How can I fix it? You can't just say that, because if you accidentally give a patient the wrong medication or the wrong dose, you could kill them instantly. And it's the same thing with the listening skills that it takes to be in food service, to be in nurses, to be doctors, to be in healthcare. You have to be correct when it comes to that kind of customer service, because had we not caught her, she would have overcharged us, and I would have gotten a meal that could basically kill me if I had eaten it. It's just things like that that are, it makes me wonder why people, they listen to get things done, that they're not paying attention versus listening to understand. another person, where they're coming from, and to understand if they're upset. You're listening to their heart, and you're actively thinking of ways to help that person fix a problem. Listening is an active skill. It's not a passive skill. And that's where the barrier needs to stop. That's for all of us, disabled or not. We need to listen with our minds and our hearts to hear if somebody's having a bad day. They're having a good day. You need to be able to hear it in their voice. You need to be on the same level equally to be able to really understand. And with it being Disability Pride Month, I hope that more people actually see us as individual people with individual problems, with individual triumphs, with individual heartache, all that stuff, instead of clumping us all together and not hearing our stories. I would hope that people in the food industry and in department stores and in just life in general, that they would take the time out to actually befriend somebody that is disabled, whether it's mentally, intellectually, physically, emotionally, all of that. Whatever is standing in the way of the person, I hope that people would want to help break down that barrier that person is feeling and include them and truly be heard when something is brought to another person's attention. Not just to, let me see what I can do and then go on your way and you don't do anything about it. I just want to be seen as a person and not somebody with a disability. Yes, I have a disability. Yes, y'all can see that I'm in a wheelchair. But don't see me as just somebody in a wheelchair. See me as somebody that has emotions. And I hope that we as a community can just take a minute to step back before we speak, do things in love and acceptance, and really bring awareness to things. And if we have to approach people in their own behaviors with the way that they're treating us, I hope that we can bring awareness to how they're acting in a nice, loving way and stop the stigma of disabled people can't do anything for themselves. We got to take the label off, and we have to start listening to the people around us before something drastic happens, like food allergies or medication allergies, or somebody says the wrong thing, not really meaning to, but they can't back out of words. You can't back out of actions. That's my challenge for you guys this month. Are you actively listening to somebody to understand their situation and help them achieve a goal or help them feel accepted? Or are you just busy in your own life and your own problems, or a listening ear, or whatever it may be? Are you too busy in your own life? My hope is that you're not too busy in your day-to-day life, that you forget to extend the same courtesy, such as listening to somebody, that you would want returned back to you. Can we be the bigger person and be the example that we want to see? Can we be the change that we want to see? It has to start with us. It has to start with Disability Pride Month. Let's be happy and thrilled to be in the situation and not feeling sorry for us. Help us be the people we know we can be. And help us stand up for what's right. And we got to do that some way, somehow. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you next week.